Hello. Welcome back to my channel. This is Diana with the Paper Pineapple. Thanks for joining me today. I'm so glad to be back. I'm so sorry that I've been a little Mia lately. I've just been crazy busy with kiddos, with just life. So it just feels really good to be back. Thank you guys for your patience. I'm going to be doing a scrapbook layout, and I'm going to be documenting a National Scrapbook Day. And it just so happens that Nelly and Clem have a free printable kit on her blog. So I'll go ahead and link it so that you can download your printable kit. And so yeah, it is super colorful, bright. I love her graphics, and it includes also this paper with these adorable yellow hearts. This is a totally new format for me. I have always scrapbooked in a 12 by 12 or a 6 by 8 or even a 6 by 6, but I've never tried doing a layout with a 9 by 12. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add this in my Project Life album. So I'm going to try to do some just layouts and just put them in between as I'm going through the weeks in my life, just to add a couple things instead of just adding them in just one big album. So I wanted to add different sizes in there just to give it some creative interest. And so this is the first time I'm going to try to do it and see how I like it. So it was perfect to document National Scrapbook Day, and Veronica and I from Veronica Creates decided to do a virtual crop through her podcast. I am a co-host for one of her segments called Creative Passport. I'm going to go ahead and link that as well so that you can join us and join in on the fun. So we did a virtual crop for National Scrapbook Day, and it was so fun just to meet all these fun, creative gals. And I think that was like the best part, besides crafting while we were chit-chatting. And it was so much fun. We had some challenges and games, and we had prizes and giveaways, and it was just so much fun. Definitely, I'm looking forward to another virtual crop. I hope that one of you guys can join us someday. We'll have some more in the future, so go ahead and follow us on Instagram as Storytellers Podcast, and be sure to be on the lookout for our next virtual crop. So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and pull out 5 different prints from the Blush and Mint 6x6 paper pad from Recollections. It is an older collection, but I'm just going to go ahead and use what I have on hand, just using up my stash. And I figured that I would die cut some tags. I do have the Spellbinders die cutting machine, and I just die cut 5 tags. They're all the same size, and then just use my Wear Memory Keepers hole puncher and put the holes in my tags. And then I'm going to stagger them on the right hand side off the page so that I can cut them off evenly. And so I'm just going to go ahead and do that and just separate them by different colors. I decided to do pink, blue, gold, blue, pink, and just put the gold tag in the middle. Just adhere those together, and I have a double matted picture. And so I think it gives it a little bit more of a focal point, just because the picture is a picture of all of us. And so I just wanted for it to pop on the page, because there is a lot of bright colors and a lot of patterns. So I just thought that it would frame it well. So now that I have decided to commit to this, I adhere it to the page. And then I move on to committing and adhering those tags on the right hand side. So I knew that I wanted to stagger them. I didn't know how far, because I didn't know where I was going to put that 4x6 photo. So now that I have it adhered to the page, now I kind of know a little more of where I want the tags to be staggered from. So I'm just going to simply add these tags to the right and just use some adhesive to adhere those down. And there's I didn't really know exactly how I wanted these. I just knew that I wanted them staggered in different colors on the right hand side, and then I do glue those down. So once those tags are in place, I just flip over my page, and then I just cut off the excess, and then there there they are. They're ready to go. So now I'm going to go ahead and start embellishing by using Nelly Clem's cute embellishments. You can, if you're in the mood, you can download them, print them off, and then fussy cut these while watching favorite, binge watch something on, Netflix or on any show that you like, or, listening to something. That's fun. So, so yeah, it is a lot of fun if fussy cutting is your thing. And if not, then you can always cut these with the die cut machine, with your Cricut machine. So you got that option as well. So now I'm going to go ahead and just go through these cute little printables, and I knew that I wanted to add the little mug with the happy face. I'm just a sucker for happy faces, especially on objects like this one. So I went ahead and added that at the bottom, then I added the rainbow and then the ticket, and I loved the clipboard with the pencil. It was just too cute to not add it. And then I decided to add the little tab that says happy scrapper, and then that bubble that says paper is my jam. And I wanted to add this little what is it, I don't know what you would call it, like a charm, but I don't know, I felt like it was just too much blue in that little corner. So I decided not to use it, and I ended up using this bright yellow card that says scrap it until someone stops me. That is so cute. So I do end up cutting that card off because I wanted to add it and nestle it into the tag there. And so yeah, I'm just playing around with what I think goes good. I just added this little heart above the rainbow, and then I wanted to add these labels to add the date, and I knew I wanted to stick them in somewhere. I just couldn't find a spot because I knew I wanted to add journaling on the lower left hand side, so I didn't want to take up that space. So I decided that I would just adhere them to the top of the page on the top left corner, and then just use my mini attacher and attach that there. The best part is just playing with these cute little pieces. I mean, really, there's no really wrong way to how to put these because they're so adorable. I wish I could add all of them, but I kind of ran out of room really fast, just because I'm, working with a smaller, smaller page, a 9x12. And so I did end up using this little card, and I just cut it so that I can nestle it into the tag there. And I even had to cut the side so that it would fit, and I wanted it offset, and so I could cut off the pieces that pop off the page and just give it that look, that off-skew look. And so I'm happy with that. And then I was trying to find a place to put these little labels, and then here pull out my rolling date stamp and stamp the date on one of these cute labels. I couldn't decide if I wanted the pink one or the blue one, so I then decided that I would use the blue one since I have a lot of pink as the base. So I use that and stamp that. I do apologize, my lighting is just off and on throughout the video. It's dark and then it's bright because the sun keeps peeking through the clouds. So I apologize for the uneven of the brightness or color of the video. So sorry guys. I do try to film over natural light, and when I don't have the light, then I have to use my ring light, and so there's always a glare with that. So I do apologize. I hope to get some better lighting soon. So now I'm gonna go ahead and go to my journaling, and I just go and type it up on my computer, and I print it on clear sticker paper, and I just use some scraps from one of the tags, the blue that I use from the tags. And so the tip that I like to give for this sticker paper is usually has like a little piece to peel the back, and so I use one corner and stick that down, and then I take the paper off the other side so that I don't get any fingerprints, because that could be annoying too because you could see it. So that's a tip that I give you guys. And so I just adhered my journaling to the blue card, and then I decided I'm going to go ahead and finally staple these little guys to the top, and I use my Tim Holtz mini attacher and attach those. Then I move on to adhering my journaling block there. So I knew I wanted it on the left hand side, and I didn't want to make it too close to that blue tag. So what I try to do is I just slip it under the matted photo, and then I wanted to add these cute little scissors, but I just couldn't make it work. I felt like it needed something on that side, but I just couldn't find anything that would go with it. So I just left it as is, and then I just move on to adding some of these cute little shape sprinkles by Doodlebug Design. These are these little rainbow hearts, and I just like put those sporadically on the right hand side, and then I decided that completes my layout. So I hope you guys like this video. If you guys like what you see, give it a thumbs up. And if you aren't subscribed, please consider subscribing. Thank you so much for joining me today. I really do appreciate you stopping by, and I hope to see you guys in the next crafty video. Bye guys!